new era on YouTube and everything is changing.
Subscribers mean nothing. Literally just a vanity metric now.
So the question is, what's working right now on YouTube? And is it still possible to start and grow a channel? This video will cover the 4 best strategies that are working right now and one strategy that a creator used to get 1,000 subscribers in just 9 days and monetized in a total of 15 days. And while I'm not promising that your channel is going to get those results, I can promise you that applying these tips will help you fix some of the mistakes that hold creators back and help you reach your goals faster.
You gotta just press record.
Is it true that only the big creators, the top 10% of famous YouTubers, get all of the views? The answer is no, that's not true, but I understand why it feels that way. I mean, maybe you're even feeling discouraged because you put a lot of effort into a video, like you edit for 7 hours and you only get 7 views. That's super frustrating, and I can relate to that because it's literally been my journey. For years, I posted hundreds of videos and I wasn't sure why I just wasn't breaking out or getting the results that I wanted. So I think it's important that we take a step back and look at YouTube objectively. And when we do, we actually can discover a massive opportunity right now for new and small creators. Consider these facts. 7 out of 10 people that we surveyed said that they are seeing videos from small creators recommended to them on their home feeds. That means brand new channels that are just starting, and that's happening right now. And YouTube themselves has revealed that they have a staff dedicated just to helping new creators get discovered. So if you're not getting views right now, it might not be your fault. It could be the fact that YouTube has changed and the old rules don't apply anymore. So when you're armed with the right information and the 4 strategies we're going to talk about in this video, you can tap into this massive opportunity for new and small channels. But to understand and apply these strategies, we first need to understand how YouTube's algorithm is working right now. Firstly, and this might sound controversial, but subscribers don't matter. When social media started, the old school way algorithms would work is called the social graph, which would focus on connections, who you follow and who follows you. So basically, your friends' activity determines what you see. The problem is algorithms based on the social graph make for a terrible viewer experience. For example, you're online searching for interesting content when suddenly you're bombarded with knitting tutorials because you liked one of your mother-in-law's posts out of politeness. Now your feed is a sea of yarn and needles and you're questioning every life choice that led you to this point. This is why social media platforms, including YouTube, are moving away from the social graph and towards the interest graph. This means that what's being recommended to you on YouTube is based on likes, searches, your YouTube watch history, and all of that determines what videos you get recommended. So instead of knitting patterns or moon landing hoaxes, you get recommended the content that you actually care about, not that your mother-in-law cares about. Essentially, the YouTube algorithm is like having a personal assistant who actually listens and remembers your preferences. And understanding this is critical to YouTube's success right now. In fact, one of the top business creators on the platform, Alex Hermosi, called this the TikTokification of YouTube. Look at this clip.
In my opinion, all social media has switched to the TikTokification of social media. I actually think it's good because what it does is like subscribers mean nothing. Yep. Followers on Instagram mean nothing. They're literally just a vanity metric now. And so the only thing that matters is click, retain, reward. That's it. And it doesn't matter what the platform is, they're all the same. Is like, did you get them to click? Did you get them to watch? And did you get them to come back?
Yeah.
That's it. And so you could be a brand new account and have your first video do 10 million on the first upload ever, which I think in some ways is like a great equalizer and it makes the content king.
So we just discovered a big key. If you want to get views, subscribers don't matter. What matters is creating smart, interest-based videos. Now, earlier, I mentioned a creator who's one of the students in our YouTube coaching program who quickly grew a brand new channel because he understood this. His name is Marco and his channel is called Just Dream Italy. And from publishing his first video, it only took him 9 days to reach 1,000 subscribers and 15 total days to get his channel monetized. But what people don't realize is that he strategically tapped into interest-based content and search-based content when he was starting his channel.
I was very prepared when I started my channel. I knew exactly what I wanted to do. I had zoned in really on the style that I wanted on my video based on other YouTubers that I admire. And so I really knew what I wanted to produce when I started with the channel. I think that's why the channel did take off, because I was prepared in terms of the actual filming of the content. I was prepared in knowing how to edit that content. And I knew who the channel was meant for. I knew what the niche was. I was really informed, of other channels who were doing similar things to a lesser quality and already getting a lot of views. Having that clarity, I think, is what made the channel take off.
His first two videos included a specific searchable location, Nardo, a town in Italy, and a specific desire, buying a home in that area or buying a townhouse. So Marco wasn't just making random videos, he was discovering intelligent video ideas, and boom, that was the foundational key to his early YouTube success. So the question is, how do you and I actually discover what people want to watch on YouTube? How can we find these smart, interest-based video ideas, and how can we get people to click and watch them? Here are the 4 YouTube growth strategies. Number 1, learn from video outliers on channels similar to yours. So for example, if a channel has 1,000 subscribers and on average gets 1,000 views per video, if they had a video that got 100,000 views, that would be 100 times greater than the channel's average, and that video would be worth studying. So essentially, an outlier is a proven video recipe that works, and it's proof that there is demand for that video topic. So the question is, how do we find outliers? Well, there's 2 ways. You could do it manually, or you could use software or a tool. So if you do it manually, you would identify some competitor channels or similar channels, search their videos by most popular, preferably look for the most recent videos that have the most views, and kind of calculate the math yourself. This is worth doing, although there's a much better way, and that is to use cool software. One of my favorite tools for YouTube content creation is called vidIQ, and one of the features they have inside of the software is called outliers. Discover winning ideas to inspire your next video. So let's say that your channel was about real estate and you typed in a topic like buy a house. What's going to show up is videos that have a score next to them, 45x, 76x, 16x. What does that mean? Those scores mean the video did 45 times better than the channel's average, or 76 times better than the channel's average. So immediately you can start identifying topics that maybe you want to create on your real estate channel. Should you buy a house now or wait until 2024? How to buy a house at foreclosure auctions. And if one of these video ideas stands out to you, you can click these 3 dots and open the video in YouTube so you can watch it and see what you can learn from the video itself. You can search and find similar videos, or you could say, give me ideas based off of the outlier video you just identified. Is now the time to buy a house? Is 2024 the worst time to buy a house? And as we scroll down the page, we can find endless inspiration when it comes to titles and thumbnails. And again, the key here is that these are proven video topics that outperform channel averages that can inspire your next best video. Now, there's actually another way to identify outliers directly on YouTube once you've installed the vidIQ Vision Google Chrome plugin. And so what will happen is you'll start getting these additional bits of info when you go to any YouTube channel. And what you're looking for, again, is outliers. You can see this episode of the Think Media podcast outperformed the channel's average by 3.1. And so it makes it easy to scroll on the page. This was an 8.1 outlier score, 4.3 outlier score. So the goal is to quickly scroll through somebody with a similar channel topic or a competitor and find certain videos that stood out and then study those videos. Remember, success leaves clues. Let's say that your channel was about health and wellness and you wanted to dive into the topic of anti-aging. On this page, we can see inspiration with anti-aging fruits, anti-aging exercises, but up here we can also filter our outliers by a couple of factors with this software. One of the smartest things is to not look at all time, but perhaps look in just the last 6 months. Maybe we want to focus on videos that are a little bit longer, over 10 minutes. How many views per hour are they getting? How many subscribers does the channel have? Maybe you want to just look at smaller channels that have, say, under 17,000 subscribers. How many views does the video have? But this first score right here is the outlier score, saying that, okay, do these videos have at least 25 times the channel's average views? And you could tweak these sliders and therefore get different results that can lead to inspiration regarding anti-aging content. And this isn't my niche, but I'm already inspired with these top 3 results. I could dive deep into this anti-aging device. Maybe this is something I want to try or cover, or in the future could be a brand partnership or relationship. We saw in our last result, as well as this one, that anti-aging fruits is very popular. And again, you might not have thought about going that direction, but that's something that you could easily talk about that's now been inspired and verified that people care, and that topic outperforms channels of smaller size. So I think you can see how powerful this outliers concept is. The goal is to discover winning video ideas that will inspire your first or next video. And if you actually want to try out vidIQ, you can try it out for just $1. I've got a link in the description down below. I do earn commissions from that link, but I've been using vidIQ for years. It's one of my favorite softwares, and I think you're gonna love it.